I lost my husband to suicide in 2004. I was never shy about talking about suicide. I mean, it's a choice someone makes in a moment of crisis, you know? It literally is split second, 1 minute. And it's a permanent solution to always a temporary, but nothing is forever, you know? But in that moment, that's when you need to be available. And you know, Pieta has been there for a lot of people, I would say.
Pieta is Ireland's leading suicide prevention and bereavement service. We are here to provide immediate and free help to anyone affected by suicide, self-harm, or anyone who has been bereaved by suicide.
It takes an enormous amount of courage, you know, to come in and talk to a stranger, especially the first time, or to even lift up the phone to admit that you're not coping.
There's that fear in all of us of being judged. Oh, they're not going to understand. Or maybe I'm going mad and maybe I'm not really bad enough to be in Pieta.
There are so many ways that Pieta can help. You can get free one-to-one counselling from a qualified therapist, online, by phone, or in one of the 20 Pieta centres, just like this one, that are all over Ireland.
So when somebody rings up and they're seeking to get some support with us, their first point of contact is with one of the helpline members.
Our helpline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you are having thoughts of suicide, engaging in self-harm, or if you've been bereaved through suicide, our helpline is manned by qualified professionals who have the skills and the qualifications to be able to support somebody in that crisis. No referral is needed to contact the helpline, and our helpline is free, and I think that's really important.
You know, a lot of the time we're their first point of contact for someone that's in crisis or someone that's concerned about a loved one, a child or a friend. It's a fantastic support for someone out there that is struggling. What we would do is we would, I suppose, bring someone from a state of crisis down to a place of safety.
When you come to your first session, you and your therapist work together to figure out a way forward, either face-to-face in one of our centres. It can be done over the phone, it can be done via video. It's entirely up to whatever is most comfortable for the person who's calling.
No matter who goes in, they sit down and they're offered a cup of tea and a biscuit, and it just makes them feel at home. And you can then go upstairs and sit with whoever your therapist is in a room like this, where you're just sitting opposite one another.
People are not pushed to do anything they don't want to do. First and foremost, we listen to people.
And it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how you say what you say. It's fine, it's going to be okay, and you're not on your own thinking even like that.
It's evidence-based. We're very solution-focused, so we're looking at the person's strengths, any supports they have, any inner resources they have, and we all do have them. And sometimes when we're in a period of great distress, we forget that we have those inner resources.
That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to facilitate, is that journey with that person. And so when you see it happen, oh my God, it's just amazing.
As well as helping those who are in crisis right now, Pieta also provides free bereavement counselling to anyone who has been affected by the loss of a loved one to suicide.
That can be an individual, family, colleagues, and a whole community. So the service is open to anyone, and it's free and it's confidential. And our main aim is to minimise the distress felt by those who have lost a loved one to suicide. The practical things we do in helping the bereaved, and that is advocating on their behalf, getting in touch with the Gardaí for them, attending inquest with them. It's all the practical stuff that they feel that's weighing heavy.
I was fascinated actually when you said earlier on you go out to houses. I didn't realise you did that. That's part of the service I didn't realise was happening. That's fantastic. Because you don't know what you're doing. Your head is all over the place. And it's just someone to listen. And someone outside your own family. Your own family are so bereaved themselves.
It's something that happens. It's the process of counselling. When two people come together and speak of stuff that really matters. In a loving space, something happens, you know, and I can only describe it as some kind of healing. And I've seen
it's magical.
It is.
Say what's about 60,000 have come through the doors?
Yeah, 60,000.
60,000 lives, think about it.
Yes, it's not just the 60,000 that went through that door. It's the ripple effect of mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, school friends, colleagues.
Pieta Pieta also has teams working to help raise awareness and to build resilience in communities and schools all over Ireland.
I'm a huge fan of the Resilience Academy. I think probably the most impacted I've been in my time in Pieta was I was going out for lunch, and on my way down the stairs I met a girl coming up in her school uniform, and it just hit me. That child is coming up here on her lunch break from school to go back and sit through a maths class, you know, or whatever it was she was going back to.
But none of these vital services would be possible without the incredible support and generous donations that we receive.
80% of our funds come through donations and fundraisers, and only for the dedication and the love that people have for Pieta, we wouldn't be here, and lives will be lost.
I get so emotional when I think about really the reality of that generosity.
Pieta is one of these organisations for the amazing work they do, that people want to be part of it.
You're part of something bigger, you're part of a family, you're part of something that is trying to do something good.
Pieta, it sounds corny, but it does belong to everybody. It's a collective effort. The people who walk through the door, they don't feel alone. And they see the support of people who do go out and do the runs and the fundraising, and it's phenomenal.
And all of that support and all of those life-saving services are here for one reason. They are here for you.
I'd just like to say to anybody who may be in distress, in pain, or has lost somebody to suicide, you're not alone. There's always somebody there. Please just reach out.
Pick up the phone, talk to one of our team, explore what it is that's going on for you, and we will no doubt be able to support you.
If you would like to inquire about our therapy services, please call 0818 111 126. If you're in crisis and need help right now, call 1800 247 247 or text HELP to 51444.
Go and see. If you feel you need help, go and get it. Like, just make the phone call, because it will help you. There's nothing surer.